Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back. Thanks again for checking out another of my videos. Here we are, day 4. I went ahead and cleaned up the edges and the vital areas where we're going to seal the case and where vital components meet. So I did that. I should have washed this case before splitting it, but maybe once it's back together and all the holes are plugged up. So we're going to finish that up, and then we're going to go ahead and start to reassemble everything. Let's see how it goes. Okay, page 5-69, installing the crankshaft assembly. This is page 249 of the digital copy if you have the PDF file. Number 1, install the timing chain and crankshaft assembly. Before that, I want to install the seals. I know that for a fact. So there are 2 seals. It looks like the bigger one, and it looks like the solid part faces the CVT side. And I'm gonna go ahead, yeah. This is a 24mm socket, and it fits almost perfect right around the seal. And it's in there. It's not super flush, but I want to get it to where the old one was, and the old one was in there a little bit further. So the old one was in a little further, and I can see where it's like I need to move it 1/4 of an inch, and I can see where it used to sit. So I'm trying to get it back to that line, because it's like basically back where I found it from. It's going in there, it's going in there. Oh, dude, this is monkey shit right here. This is monkey shit. I don't know if this is how you really do it. That's pretty good, man. That's like right where the old wear line used to be. Okay, I hope all you can do is pray. At this point, all you can do is pray. Let's go back to manual. Timing chain, crankshaft assembly. Installing the timing chain so that it's not visible through the opening in the left crankcase. Okay. Hold on. Let me put some grease on the seal. So I bought some Permatex white lithium grease to avoid scratching the crankcase. And to ease the installation process, lubricate the oil seal lips with lithium soap-based grease and each bearing with engine oil. So there's a little bit of grease on there. I'm just going to put some extra because, like, oh, there's like a little channel, and I'm trying to get it in the channel. Okay. Install the chain parallel. I wish it was level. Right, that's where the chain goes. Okay, and install it so that you don't see it through the crankcase. But there's a lip right there. Yeah, it comes in a little bit, so I don't see it except for that part right there. I need something to support this right here because we're about to add some weight to it. Okay, install the timing chain. 2, install the crankshaft assembly. Okay, so here's the crank I got from Chris. Here's the Woodruff key, which faces this way. Here's the rear tire. here's the magneto. The CVT needs this part. Okay, so here's some fresh engine oil. That's where the chain's gonna go. Okay, that's where the chain's gonna go. I'm just kind of like and then try to get some of the bearings. And okay, so we gotta be careful not to scratch that. That's the whole reason we put soap on that. Okay, so that's the CVT side. It's in. It's in. It's in. Okay. Put the timing chain in parallel to the crankcase. Then use the hands to place the crankshaft assembly in the crankcase. Manually rotate the crank to check whether it is tightly engaged with the timing chain. If not, install again. Okay. And I'm pulling on the chain and it's spinning the crank. Okay. Boom.
Hey guys, I just want to make a quick note real quick. Check the other side of the case and check the seal. Make sure that when you install the crankshaft that it didn't push the seal or one of the lips inside out. That happened to me and I had to reinstall it and I got pretty far ahead. So right now is a good point to check the chain to make sure that the chain rotates the crankshaft, and go ahead and look underneath and check the seal to make sure that you didn't fold one of the lips out. You want a good seal around the crankshaft.
Thoroughly clean the gasket mating surfaces and crankcase mating surfaces. Apply sealant on the crankcase mating surfaces. Yamaha bond number 1215 or 90890 blah 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 blah. It's page 5-69 of the service manual or page 249 of the digital copy. At the bottom, assembling the crankcase, thoroughly clean all the gasket mating surfaces, which I did last night. For the most part, it's super clean. Apply sealant on the crankcase mating surface. Do not allow any sealant to come into contact with the oil gallery. We're not putting sealant here at the moment. We're just going to do the top edge. Oh, here we go. Small little bead. I'm going to try to stay on the outer edge. And then this had some too. Just a little bit because that's super thin. And okay, insert the dowel pins. And there's a little line of residue left over, and I already lined it up, so the deep end I'll put in there, and then that lines up, that little residue line lines up with the lip. Okay, apply the Yamaha bond, install dowel pins, and then the right crankcase. Here's the right crankcase. Just taking my time. Make sure it lines up. Okay, it's over the dowel pins. But you can see how it got squished out, and that's okay because that's kind of how I found it. Maybe not this heavy. Like I said, I try to use the smallest hole possible, and I'm just trying to clean around this area here where the cylinder, the piston cylinder goes. Okay, and it says tap lightly with the crankcase, tap lightly. So I'm gonna tap it where the dowel pins are at. I'm tapping super light on thick areas. Is my chain? My chain is still good. Okay. 4, tighten the crankcase bolts. The bolts in stages and in cross pattern. Fuck, this shit is upside down. Let me see if I can spin it around here. Okay, so I numbered these. And I'm gonna work my way backwards, I guess. Yeah, 8mm. Okay, number 8 was back here. And I numbered these because they came out, because they were different lengths. Just by hand, just so that it's snug. Okay, let me go get the torque wrench, and it's a big torque wrench, so I bought an adapter for it.